Good evening, Facebook. Good evening, YouTube. Welcome along to Big Jim's Pub Quiz here live from the Staying Inn. Hopefully you're well. Hope Sunday evening reaches you and with a great big smile on your face. So it's Sunday night. We've got some people in the virtual Staying Inn all chatting amongst themselves, getting ready for the quiz. They're logging themselves onto my quiz, getting themselves ready to go. Someone's brought a ringer in from the Chase, which is always quite nice tonight. So we should be good this evening. Everybody's logged. It's just popping in on that side, like, oh, it's always good, isn't it? Type stuff. Okay, so good evening, everybody. Welcome along. Hopefully you're well. So some exciting news from this weekend. Obviously, as you know, Monday is the kids are lateral flowing at home to go back to school tomorrow, which is always quite nice, isn't it? So the kids will get some education again, which what that works out like. So that's our first data and dates that have merged and mixed together. So if the data and dates allow on the 12th of April, as you know, pubs are setting to reopen. And with that, we are working towards the in-between normality until the last data and dates mix, and we can actually go back to sort of normal normality as such. Mind you, with Big Jim's Pub Quiz, nothing's... So what we're going to do is we are getting that all ready for you. So here we are, we're getting ready for you now. So this week, it's a very busy week. Wednesday night, we will be live from the Cricketers on Wednesday night. So you can join us for a pub quiz on Wednesday night live from the Cricketers. Again, that's on the Cricketers Facebook page. Come and see us. We'll all be on there from about 8 o'clock. And come and say hello. Starts 8:15, that one, not 8:30. And then Thursday, we'll be doing the trivia-themed quiz, and it makes a spiritual return to the trivia theme Thursday home, the Copford Alma on Thursday. It returns to the Copford Alma on Thursday, which is always good. Everybody's waving down there. I thought he was waving at me for a minute, but obviously waving at other people in the pub. That's all right. Don't wave at me. Don't try and put me off. Don't try and put me off when I'm working. So this Thursday, the trivia theme Thursday, will be back live at Alma. I'll be delivering the pub quiz from there. You'll be at home. But it will be the same rotor. And this week, the trivia-themed quiz is all about drink. As we're going back into a pub, it seems like a nocturnal thing, doesn't it? So this Thursday is all about drink. Just Jenny's hand just keeps reappearing over that camera. So it's all about drink on Thursday. And then next Sunday, we'll be doing the Virtual 50. Back here again next week for the Virtual 50 with the Quizzy 8. So it's a very busy week this week. And we've got confirmation that the Copford Alma will be opening the doors on the 12th of April if the dates and data allow. And Big Jim's Pub Quiz will be returning to the Alma on the 1st and 3rd. Wait for it, everybody. There's a slight change. In unanimous decision by the local residents, the quiz is moving back to a Thursday night. So it'll be the 1st and 3rd Thursday of each month, starting nearer for the party weekenders. So the first Thursday will be the general knowledge Big Jim's Pub Quiz, all that you would expect, and everything else a little bit more. And the third Thursday will be the 2000, so everything from the year 2000 on, so the last 20 years, basically. So there we are. There's some good news, exciting news. We're excited by that. I hope you are too. So that's what we're going to be doing up till the 12th of April. We'll be here live from the Staying Inn on a Sunday. We'll be at the Trivia Theme Thursdays for Copford Alma, and we'll be live at the Crown and the Cricketers every other Wednesday. Be lucky. We've got some people there looking good on the Staying Inn. Hopefully you've joined us this evening. If you want to join us, if you want to get in and quickly, you've probably got a minute, so you've probably got enough time to do it. Click the events page above, click the link above, click PayPal, pay £1 per person, pick up a 6-figure code, begins with the letter 6. This one's got a new hat. Look, this one's got a new hat. This is my snowboarding hat. There we go. So it'll all be good and everything like that. So you've probably got enough time. Click PayPal for £1 per person. Get your quiz for myquiz.org and enter your 6-digit number. Should begin with a 6. You find that in the information section on PayPal. And you should be ready to play. If you are ready to play, that is a good thing for us. If you want to come and have a chat, come and join us in the Staying In. We play a little bonus game afterwards, just for bragging rights afterwards. And if you're lucky enough to end up in the top 8 this evening, you will get to play the Quizzy 8, which is a bonus round for those people in the top 8 to win the quiz overall. Nice little game round. And we will be bringing the Quizzy 8 to the pubs when we return in April. So look out for those, because that'd be quite good. We're bringing the Quizzy 8 into the pubs with us as well. So, ladies, gents, boys and girls, log yourself in, get yourself strapped in, charge your drinks, Mute your microphones in the pub. Cheers to you all. Happy Sundays. If everybody's ready, 50 general knowledge questions without having to worry about the random eggs or chance round, which is always good. No microwaves tonight. So, ladies, gents, boys and girls, if everybody's ready, log yourself in. Get ready to play. And let's play on this Sunday night, the first of the Big Jim's Virtual 50, and see if you can make the Quizzy 8. Oh, hold on, someone's just texted to make sure there isn't someone having a mad panic. No, that's okay. Good. Right. So let's just make sure those that are paid, that I know are paid, are in. Yeah, they're all there. Good for us. Lovely. Okay. Best of luck, everybody. Let's play Big Jim's Pub Quiz. Excitement City, I know. Ian St John, the ex-Liverpool footballer who sadly passed away this week, became a television personality in partnership with which other player? Was it Jimmy Greaves, Jimmy Floyd Hasselback, or Jimmy Bullard? I'll give you a clue. It is a Jimmy. So Ian St John, who passed away this week, Liverpool player, became a television personality with which other player? Was it Jimmy Greaves, Jimmy Floyd Hasselback, or Jimmy Bullard? Lock them in, lock them out. It was Jimmy Greaves. Well done, everybody. Cornish Couple at the top. Christmas Business at 2. G at 3. The Vaccines in at 4. To Kill a Mockingbirds at 5. And Steward's Inquiry holding the precious 8 spot this evening. Well done. Have you got that one? The Eurovision Song Contest in 2021 will be held in which European city? Is it Bratislava in Slovakia, Lisbon in Portugal, or Rotterdam in the Netherlands? So the Eurovision Song Contest 2021 will be held in which European city? Is it Bratislava in Slovakia, Lisbon in Portugal, or Rotterdam in the Netherlands? They love a bit of Eurovision in the staying in. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out. It is Rotterdam in the Netherlands. Well done if you got that one. Vaccines at the top. Cornish Cobbler at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. To Kill a Mockingbirds at 4. Quiznos Business at 5. And Pierre and Marie holding the 8 spot now. Well done if you got that one. The rock band Oasis had how many #1 singles in the UK? Was it 6, 8, or 11? So the rock band Oasis had how many #1 singles in the UK? Was it 6, 8, or 11? All right, kid. George looks like he knows this one. Lock them in, lock them out. 8 is what it's all about. Well done if you went for 8. Vaccines holding the top. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels in at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. G at 4. Quiznos Business at 5. And Steward's Inquiry are holding that 8 now. Well done if you got that one. A man who went from Salford to Preston for a sandwich has been told he broke lockdown rules for the 80-mile journey. But what mode of transport did he use? Was it a speedboat, a helicopter, or a canoe? A man who went from Salford to Preston for his sandwich has been told he broke lockdown rules for his 80-mile journey. But what mode of transport did he use? Was it a speedboat, a helicopter, or a canoe? Paddle me subway, paddle me subway. Lock him in, lock him out. It was a helicopter. Well done if you went for helicopter. That's the right answer. The Vaccines in at 1. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. To Kill Mockingbirds at 4. Steward's Inquiry at 5. And Quiznos Business holding the 8. Took a helicopter ride. What does the word piano mean? Does it mean to be played softly, to be played quickly, or to be played slowly? So what does the word piano mean? Does it mean to be played softly, to be played quickly, or to be played slowly? What do you reckon on that one? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is to be played softly. Well done if you got that. Vaccines at the top. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. To Kill Mockingbirds at 4. Steward's Inquiry at 5. And Pierre and Marie holding the 8 spot now. Well done if you got that one. 3 starter Pokemon in the original TV series and game included Charmander, Squirtle, and which other Pokemon? Was it Meowth, Pikachu, or Bulbasaur? So 3 starter Pokemon in the original TV series and game include Charmander, Squirtle, and is it Mew, Pikachu, or Bulbasaur? Come on, George, this is your time to shine. Lock them in, lock them out. Bulbasaur is what it's all about. I went for Bulbasaur. Vaccines at the top, lockdown and free smoking barrels at 2, Cornish Cobbler at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, Pierre and Marie at 5, and Quiznos Business holding the 8. It is a Bulbasaur. Well done if you got that one. Pokemon Go. Queen Victoria was on the throne in the United Kingdom for how many months? Was it 763, 783, or 863? I'll give you a clue. It's got a 3 on the end. So Queen Victoria was on the throne of the United Kingdom for how many months? Was it 763 months, 783 months, 863 months? I wrote that one earlier and I didn't put of the United Kingdom. Didn't sound right. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was 763 months. Well done if you got that. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at the top. The vaccines at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Stuart's Inquiry at 4. Tech Guy at 5. And Pierre and Marie holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. Richard Garrett became a world record this week as he was the first person to go to the North Pole, first person to go to the South Pole, into outer space. And which other feat this week? Was he to travel to the deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench, to travel to the highest point on Earth, the Mount Everest, or to travel to Europe without a vaccine passport? So Richard Garrett became a world record breaker as he became the first person to go to the North Pole, South Pole, into outer space, and which other place? Was it to travel to the deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench, the Mount Everest, or go to Europe without a vaccine passport? It was the deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench. Well done if you got that. Vaccines back at the top. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Stuart's Inquiry at 4. Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. And Tech Guy holding the 8 now. Well done if you got that one. True or false? False or true? The first modern Olympic Games were held in France in 1896. Is that true or false? True or false? False or true? There's the clue. I can't up to you. That is down to you. That is your choice, not mine. Is it true or false? The first modern Olympic Games were held in France in 1896. 1986 would be completely wrong, wouldn't it? 1896. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is false. Well done. Went for false. It was in Greece in 1896. It was in Greece. Well done. Vaccines at the top. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Stuart's Inquiry at 4. Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. And Tech Guy holding the 8 now. Among those lost to entertainment in this world this week was jazz trombonist Chris Barber, Coronation Street's actor Johnny Briggs, and reggae musician Bunny Waller. But one out of the 3, who has recorded the highest placed single in the UK charts? Is it Chris Barber, Johnny Briggs, or Bunny Waller? So which one of those has had the highest single in the UK charts? Chris Barber, Johnny Briggs, or Bunny Waller? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out. It was Chris Barber, the jazz trombonist, in 1959 with Petit Floir at number 3. Well done if you got that. Vaccines at the top. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Stuart's Inquiry at 4. Tequila Mockingbirds coming down at 5. And holding the 8 is G. Which of the following objects in your household contains the most germs? Is it a mobile phone, a kitchen sponge, or a light switch? If everybody's holding their phones doing the quiz at this precise moment, it's quite funny. So which of the following objects in your household contains the most germs? Is it a mobile phone, a kitchen sponge, or a light switch? Worth knowing, isn't it? Lock them in, lock them out. It is a kitchen sponge. Well done if you want that. Kitchen sponge has more germs in it than a mobile phone or a light switch. Worth remembering that when you're doing your washing up. Vaccines at the top. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Stuart's Inquiry at 4. Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. And he's holding that 8 spot. What was the original name of the Rubik's Cube? Was it invented in Hungary in 1974 by Erno Rubik? Was it Magic Cube, Rubik's Puzzle, or Colour Cube? The picture didn't change, obviously. Just ignore the picture. What's the original name of the Rubik's Cube when it was invented in Hungary in 1974 by Erno Rubik? Was it Magic Cube, Rubik's Puzzle, or Colour Cube? What do you reckon? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out. It was Magic Cube. Well done if you got that one. Vaccines at the top, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2, Cornish Cobbler at 3, Stuart's Inquiry at 4, Skilly Mockingbirds at 5, and G's holding that 8 spot now. Well done, G. Well done, Gina. Currently, the highest grossing film director is Michael Bay or Steven Spielberg. So currently, the highest grossing film director, is it Michael Bay or Steven Spielberg? Highest grossing film director. Michael Bay or Steven Spielberg? Which one of those two? The choice is surely a clue and a choice for you. Knock them in, knock them out. It is Steven Spielberg. Well done if we went for Steven Spielberg. Cornish Cobbler at the top. Vaccines in at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. Stuart's Inquiry at 5. And G is holding the 8 spot. Well done, Gina. 80 what have been seized after a police search of a house in Birmingham? Was it 80 camel's toes, 80 boxes of NHS PPE, or 80 alligator heads? So 80 watts have been seized after a police search of a house in Birmingham. Was it 80 camel toes, 80 boxes of NHS PPE, or 80 alligator heads? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is 80 alligator heads. 80 alligator heads were found and discovered in Birmingham. Cornish Cobbler at the top, the vaccines at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, Stuart's Inquiry at 5, and G, well done Gina, holding the 8. Deep fake videos purporting to be of Tom Cruise doing a magic trick, amongst other things, have been watched by millions on which social media app? Is it Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook? So deep fake videos purporting to be of Tom Cruise doing a magic trick, amongst other things, have been watched by millions of which on social media app? Is it Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook? Can I find your card? That's a mission impossible, Tom. Lock them in, lock them out. It was TikTok. Well done, everybody. Cornish Cobbler, everybody got that right. So you're all in the same place you were a minute ago. Exciting times, isn't it? I could go through the list, but it's exactly the same as it was 30 seconds ago. At any one time, how many players on a cricket field wear gloves? Is it 1, 3, or 6? So at any one time, how many players on a cricket field wear gloves? Is it 1, 3, or 6? This is your lowest amount, obviously. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is 3. Well done if you went for 3. That's the right answer. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at the top. Cornish Cobbler at 2. Vaccines are holding at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds are at 4. Stuart's Inquiry at 5. And Quiznos Business are now holding that 8 spot. How many James Bond films did Roger Moore star in? Was it 5, 7, or 9? So how many James Bond films did Roger Moore star in? Was it 5, 7, or 9? Looking good. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was 7. Well done if you went for 7. Cornish Cobbler at the top. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2. The vaccines are in at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds are at 4. Stuart's Inquiries at 5. And Gina's back at holding that 8 spot. Well done, Gina. Which 2005 single began My Life is Brilliant, My Love is Pure? Was it Bad Day by Daniel Pewter, You're Beautiful by James Blunt, or Mr. Brightside by The Killers? So which 2005 single began with My Life is Brilliant, My Love is Pure? Was it Bad Day by Daniel Pewter, You're Beautiful by James Blunt, or Mr. Brightside by The Killers? Lock them in, knock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is You're Beautiful by James Blunt. Well done if you got that one. Well done. Cornish Cobbler at top. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels holding at 2. G's holding at 8. True or false? False or true? The basketball team, the Washington Wizards, were formerly known as the Washington Dribblers. Is that true or false? So true or false? False or true? The basketball team, the Washington Wizards, were formerly known as the Washington Dribblers. Is that true or false? True or false? False or true? There's the clue. The choice is down to you, but it will be one of the two. Which of the two is surely a choice for you? Lock them in, lock them out. It is false. They were known as the Washington Bullets because Washington had the highest murder rate from gun crime in the USA at the time. Cornish Cobble at the top, the vaccines at 2, lockdown and free smoking barrels at 3, tequila mockingbirds at 4, Steward's Inquiry at 5, and Smarty Pints holding the 8. Well done, Smarty Pints. What is the rap name of the actor Donald Glover? Is it Little Dicky, Childish Gambino, or Luscious Leon? So what is the rap name of the actor Donald Glover? Is it Little Dicky, Childish Gambino, or Luscious Leon? Ironically, all real rap names. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was Childish Gambino. Well done if you went for Childish Gambino. That's the right answer. Cornish Cobble at the top, lockdown and free smoking barrels at 2, the vaccines in at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, Steward's Inquiry holding the 5, and Gina's still holding that 8. Well done if you got that one. The painting Tower of the Quebec Mosque sold for $7 million at auction, but who painted it? Was it Mahatma Gandhi, Salman Rushdie, or Winston Churchill? So the painting the Tower of the Quebec Mosque sold for $7 million this week at auction, but who painted it? Was it Mahatma Gandhi, Salman Rushdie, or Winston Churchill? Pictures there if you want to have a look at it, see if you can see any signatures. Lock them in, lock them out. It was Winston Churchill, and it was owned by Angelina Jolie, if you wanted to know who owned it after that one. Cornish Cobble at the top, vaccines at 2, Tequila Mockingbirds at 3, lockdown and the free smoking barrels at 4, Steward's Inquiry at 5, and Tech Guys holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. It's been announced that the longest running team of female cheerleaders in American football will be replaced with a gender-neutral team of performers. But for which team? Is it Dallas, Washington, or Miami? So it's been announced that the longest running team of female cheerleaders in American football will be replaced with a gender-neutral team of performers. For which team? Is it Dallas, Washington, or Miami? Didn't lock them out. It is Washington. Well done if you went for that. Washington is the right answer. Cornish Cobble at the top. Vaccines at 2. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. Steward's Inquiry at 5. And Tech Guy at 8. Well done if you got that one. The idea for which film came to writer Mike White when he moved into an apartment next to Jack Black and would hear Black's music blasted at full volume? The Rocker, Neighbours, or School of Rock? The idea for which film came to writer Mike White when he moved into an apartment next to Jack Black and would hear Black's music blasted at full volume? Is it The Rocker, Neighbours, or School of Rock? It's funny they live next door to each other, Mike White and Jack Black, isn't it? It is School of Rock. Well done, everybody. Cornish Cobble at the top, vaccines at 2, Tequila Mockingbirds at 3, lockdown and free smoking barrels at 4, Steward's Inquiry at 5, and Tech Guys holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. Which farm animal was originally domesticated in southern China around 6000 BC? Was it a sheep, a pig, or a chicken? So which farm animal was originally domesticated in southern China around 6000 BC? Was it a sheep, a pig, or a chicken? It's a long time ago, isn't it? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is a chicken. Well done if you went for chicken. That's the right answer. Cornish Cobble at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, lockdown and free smoking barrels at 3, Steward's Inquiry at 4, the vaccines holding tight at 5, and Smarty Pints are back in the 8. Welcome along, Smarty Pints. Which is longer, 3 kilometres or 2 miles? So which is longer, 3 kilometres or 2 miles? Jeannie, your maths is amazing. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is 2 miles by 218.69 metres. Well done if you got that. Cornish Cobbler at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Stuart Inquiry at 4, The Vaccines are in at 5, and Tech Guys holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. Which singer has pulled out of the Neighbourhood Weekend Festival over COVID-19 vaccination row? Is it Ian Brown, Shane McGowan, or Noel Gallagher? So which singer has pulled out of Neighbourhood Weekender Festival over a COVID-19 vaccination row? Is it Ian Brown, Shane McGowan, or Noel Gallagher? If you've got tickets, I suppose you'll be all right. Lock them in, lock them in. It is Ian Brown. Well done if you went for that. Cornish Cobbler at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, Stuart Inquiry at 3, The Vaccines at 4, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 5, and Tech Guy holding the 8. Yeah, Ian Brown is an anti-vaccine and anti-COVID protester. In which country would you find Timbuktu? Is it Tanzania, Mali, or Nigeria? So in which country would you find Timbuktu? Is it Tanzania, Mali, or Nigeria? Timbuktu. Lock them in, lock them out. It is Malia. Well done if you got that one. Marley. Cornish Cobbler at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, The Vaccines at 3, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 4, Stuart's Inquiry at 5, and Some Pints holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. How many of the 7 ancient wonders of the world have been lost? Is it 5, 6, or 7? So how many of the 7 ancient wonders of the world have been lost? Is it 5, 6, or 7? Quick discussion around what the 7 wonders of the world were. Lock them in, lock them out. It is 6. Yeah, there's only one left. It's the Pyramids of Giza is the only one that's left now from the ancient wonders of the world. Cornish Cobbler at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Vaccines are at 4, Stuart's Inquiry at 5, and Smarty Pints are holding that 8 spot now. True or false? False or true? The South Pole is colder than the North Pole. Is that true or false? So true or false? False or true? There's the clue. The choice of the two is surely a choice for you, but it will either be true or false. So true or false? False or true? The South Pole is colder than the North Pole. True or false? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is true, believe it or not. Well done. It is true. The South Pole is colder than the North Pole. Cornish Cobbler at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, The Vaccines are in at 4, Pierre and Marie are holding in at 5, and Smarty Pints are at 8. Well done if you got that. Which joke has won the best Vicar of Dibley end joke in a fan survey this week? Is it a vicar and his friend play a round of golf, a blushing lobster and a turkey crossed with an octopus, or 2 nuns and a vampire? So which joke has won the best Vicar of Dibley end joke in a fan survey this week? Is it a vicar and his friend play a round of golf, a blushing lobster and a turkey crossed with an octopus, or 2 nuns and a vampire? Lock them in, lock them out. It is 2 nuns and a vampire. That was number 1. Vicar and his friend play golf was number 2, and a blushing lobster and a turkey crossed with an octopus was number 3. Well done if you got that. Show me cross. Which UK beach ranks 5th best in Europe and among the top 25 in the world according to TripAdvisor? Is it Newquay, Bournemouth, or Southend? So which UK beach ranks 5th best in Europe and among the top 25 in the world according to TripAdvisor? Is it Newquay, Bournemouth, or Southend? Good old TripAdvisor. Lock them in, lock them out. It was Bournemouth. Well done if you went for Bournemouth. That's the right answer. Cornish Cobbler at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, The Vaccines at 4, Stuart's Inquiry at 5, Smarty Pints holding the 8. I reckon that Bournemouth Council did loads of TripAdvisors after their pictures last year. In 1768, Captain James Cook set out to explore which ocean? Was it the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, or the Indian Ocean? So in 1768, Captain James Cook set out to explore which ocean? Was it the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, or the Indian Ocean? What do you reckon? Looking quietly confident in the pub. How you doing, Facebook, YouTube? Hopefully you're doing well. Lock them in, lock them out. It is the Pacific Ocean. Well done if you got that. Cornish Cobbler at the top. Tequila Mockingbirds at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. The Vaccines in at 4. Pierre Marie at 5. And Smarty Pints holding that 8 still. Scientists at Leicester University are secreting the DNA of dead king, the last of the planetarians whose body was discovered some years ago in Leicester. Is it Richard II, Richard III, or Charles II? So science Leicester University is secreting the DNA of which long-dead king? Is it Richard II, Richard III, or Charles II? Lock them in, lock them out. It is Richard III. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobbler at the top. Tequila Mockingbirds at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Pierre Marie at 4. Steward's Inquiry at 5. And Smarty Pints holding that 8 spot now. Well done if you got that one. What is actually electricity? Is it a flow of atoms or a flow of electrons? So what is actually electricity? Is it a flow of atoms or a flow of electrons? Or just some scarred magic that means happens you turn the light and the light bulb goes on? Who knows? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is a flow of electrons. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobbler at the top. Tequila Mockingbirds at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Pierre Marie at 4. The Vaccines are back at 5. And Smarty Pints are holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. Which of the following is a song by German heavy metal band Scorpions? I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight, Wind of Change, or When I See You Smile? So which of the following is a song by the German heavy metal band Scorpions? So I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight, Wind of Change, When I See You Smile. What do you reckon on those ones? Any ideas? Lock them in, lock them out. It is Wind of Change. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobbler, Tequila Mockingbirds, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels, The Vaccines at 4, Pierre Marie at 5, and Smarty Pints holding the 8. That was one of my school disco songs, that was, everybody. Which pop star has taken offence from a joke about her on a comedy drama, Ginny and Georgia, on Netflix? Is it Madonna, Lady Gaga, or Taylor Swift? So which pop star has taken offence from a joke about her on the comedy drama show Ginny and Georgia on Netflix? Is it Madonna, Lady Gaga, or Taylor Swift? Knock them in, knock them out. It is Taylor Swift. Well done if you went for that one. Cornish Cobbler at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, The Vaccines in at 4, Pierre Marie at 5, and Smarty Pints holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. Was Taylor Swift. What is the speed of sound? Is it 120 kilometers an hour, 1,200 kilometers an hour, or 12,000 kilometers an hour? So what is the speed of sound? Is it 120 kilometers an hour, 1,200 kilometers an hour, or 12,000 kilometers an hour? Begins with a 1, ends in a 0. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is 1,200 kilometers an hour. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobbler at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, The Vaccines are at 4, Pierre Marie are at 5, and Smarty Pints are holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. What do we call a newly hatched butterfly? Is it a chrysalis, a moth, or a caterpillar? So what do we call a newly hatched butterfly? Is it a chrysalis, a moth, or a caterpillar? Light bulb moment. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is a caterpillar. Well done. The newly hatched butterfly is a caterpillar. Cornish Cobble at the top, To Kill a Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Steward's Inquiry at 4, Vaccines at 5, and Smarty Pints are holding the 8. Becomes a chrysalis before it becomes a butterfly. True or false, false or true? In total, 7 novels were written by the Bronte sisters. Is that true or false? So true or false, false or true? There's the clue. The choice of the two is surely down to you, but it will be either true or false. So true or false, false or true? In total, 7 novels are written by the Bronte sisters. Is that true or false? Lock them in, lock them out. It is true. Well done if you went for that one. That's the right answer. Cornish Cobble at the top, To Kill a Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Steward's Inquiry at 4, Pierre and Marie at 5, and Tech Guys holding the 8 now. Lady Gaga's 2 stolen French bulldogs were returned unharmed. Ryan Fisher, who got shot, called a third dog who evaded the robbers his guardian angel. But which was it? Was it Gustav, Miss Asia, or Kojo? So which of the bulldog, the third dog that got away, that evaded the robbers, called his guardian angel? But which one was it? Was it Gustav, Miss Asia, or Kojo? That's what Ryan Fisher called it, his guardian angel. But which was it? Gustav? Well done. It was Miss Asia. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobble at top, To Kill a Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Steward's Inquiry at 4, the Vaccines are back at 5, and Tech Guys holding the 8 now. Well done. Which of these did Viking people use as money? Was it runestones, sealskins, or jewelry? So which of these did Viking people use as money? Was it runestones, sealskins, or jewelry? Loving it. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one of those was it all about. It was jewelry. They used jewelry as money. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobble at the top, To Kill a Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Steward's Inquiry at 4, Vaccines in at 5, and Quizness Business now holding the 8 spot. The phrase "I think, therefore I am" was coined by which philosopher? Was it Aristotle, Socrates, or Descartes? Descartes. So Aristotle, Socrates, or Descartes? Which one of those said "I think, therefore I am"? A lot of light bulbs tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. Lock them in, lock them out. It is Descartes. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobble at the top, To Kill a Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Pierre and Marie at 4, Steward's Inquiry at 5, and Quizness Business holding the 8. Well done if you got that one. In the series Game of Thrones, Winterfell is the ancestral home of which family? Is it the Lannisters, the Starks, or the Tullys? So in the series Game of Thrones, Winterfell is the ancestral home of which family? Is it the Lannisters, the Starks, or the Tullys? What do you reckon on that one? Well, I've just seen someone come online who's got a West Ham logo, top banana. Log them in, log them out. It is the Starks. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobble at the top, To Kill a Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Pierre and Marie at 4, Vaccines holding tight at 5, and Quizness Business in at 8. Well done. How many time zones are there in total in 24, 28, or 32? So how many time zones are there in total in the world? 24, 28, or 32? What do you reckon on that one? How many time zones are there in the total in the world? 24, 28, or 32? Hard enough to be in one time zone, let anything else, is it? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is 24. Well done if you went for 24. Cornish Cobble at the top, To Kill a Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Pierre and Marie are at 4, the Vaccines are holding tight at 5, and Quizness Business holds the tight to the 8 spot. Japanese millionaire Yusuke Misawa invited 8 members of the public to join him free of charge for a flight around the moon with Elon Musk's SpaceX company. But what did he call the project? Was it Hello Moon, Dear Moon, To the Moon? The Japanese billionaire Yusuke Misawa has invited 8 members of the public to join him free of charge to fly around the moon. But what did he call the project? Is it Hello Moon, Dear Moon, or To the Moon? Lock them in, lock them out. It is Dear Moon. Well done if you got that. Okay, it's time to play the final 5. Double points. It's famous last words. I'm going to give you the last words of someone very famous. You tell me whose last words they were. So for Elvis Presley, I'm just going to the bathroom to have a read. Good night, my darlings. I'll see you tomorrow. It's an actor. Is it John Mills, Laurence Olivier, Richard Burton, or Noel Coward? Good night, my darlings. I'll see you tomorrow. It's an actor. Is it John Mills, Laurence Olivier, Richard Burton, or Noel Coward? So whose last words were, good night, my darlings, I'll see you tomorrow? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. Was Noel Coward. Well done, he went for Noel Coward. That's the right answer. Cornish Couple at the top, To Kill a Mockingbird at 2, Pierre Marie at 3, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 4, Stu's Inquiry at 5, Quiznos Business holding 8. If you're playing these at home, they're 2 points each on these ones, guys. 2 points each. The executioner is, I believe, an expert, and my neck is very slender. Oh, God, have pity on my soul. It was by a queen. Or was it Anne Boleyn, Lady Jane Grey, Catherine Howard, or Mary Antoinette? So the executioner is, I believe, an expert, and my neck is very slender. Oh, God, have pity on my soul. It's from a queen. Is it Anne Boleyn, Lady Jane Grey, Catherine Howard, or Mary Antoinette? Marie Antoinette. Queen of France. Last Queen of France, pardon. Lock them in, lock them out. It was Anne Boleyn. Well done if you went for Anne Boleyn. That was the right answer. Cornish Couple at the top, To Kill a Mockingbird at 2, Pierre Marie at 3, Stuart's Inquiry at 4, The Vaccine's holding tight at 5, and Quiznos Business holding the 8 spot. Money Can't Buy Life. It's a singer. Was it George Harrison, Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, or John Lennon? So Money Can't Buy Life. It was a singer who said that on there. That was the last thing they said. Was it George Harrison, Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, or John Lennon? Money Can't Buy Life. Which singer's last words were they? Was it George Harrison, Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, or John Lennon? Lock them in, lock them out. It was Bob Marley. Bob Marley's last words were Money Can't Buy Life. Well done if you got that. Cornish Couple at the top, To Kill Mockingbirds at 2, Pierre at 4, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 4, Pierre Stuart's Inquiry at 5, and Smarty Pints holding the 8 spot now. Tomorrow at sunrise, I shall no longer be here. Was an astrologer. Was it Geoffrey Chaucer, Nostradamus, Galileo, or Giorgio Rasputin? So tomorrow at sunrise, I shall no longer be here. It's an astrologer. Was it Geoffrey Chaucer, Nostradamus, Galileo, or Giorgio Rasputin? Oh, looking quietly confident in here tonight. Lock them in, lock them out. It was Nostradamus. It was Nostradamus. Very good at predicting a lot of things in the future, including his death, apparently. Cornish Couple at the top, To Kill a Mockingbirds at 2, Pierre Marie at 3, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 4, Stuart's Inquiry at 5, and Quiznos Business holding the 8 spot. One last drink, please. It was a businessman. Was it Jim Beam, Captain Morgan, Jack Daniels, or Johnny Walker? So one last drink, please. It's a businessman. Was it Jim Beam, Captain Morgan, Jack Daniels, or Johnny Walker? One last drink, please. Whose last words were they? Jim Beam, Captain Morgan, Jack Daniels, or Johnny Walker? Lock them in, lock them out. It was Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels' last words were one last drink, please. So let's have a little look where we sit this evening. When we take a look at our top 8, top 10 to find out which in the top 8. So the top 10 looks a little bit like this. In at 10 is G. Well done, Gina. In at 9 is the vaccines. In at 8 is Smarty Pints. In at 7 is Tech Guy. In at 6 is Quiznos Business. In at 5 is Stuart's Inquiry. In at 4 is Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels. In at 3 is Pierre and Marie. In at 2 is Tequila Mockingbirds. And in at 1 is Cornish Cobbler. So, ladies, gents, boys and girls, what a fantastic night we've had for you this evening at the Staying In. We've had real good fun. Hopefully you have too. We had a little bit of a virtual 50. If you're lucky enough to be one of those in the final 8 this evening, enter your code and come and join us on the Quizzy 8. We will start at 9:20. It gives you 10 minutes to get yourself a drink, go to the toilet, get a fresh air break, whatever you need to do. The room is now open for those people that made the final 8. And we shall see you there. Facebook, YouTube, whatever else you do to live, thrive and survive. We'll be back next Sunday for another virtual 50. Be careful, be lovely, but most of all, take care of yourselves, stay protected. Lateral flow to go anywhere you want to go this week. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, mums and dads, don't forget, we'll be back at the Copford Alma on Thursday, doing the Trivia Theme Thursdays from there. And we'll be back on the 1st and 3rd of the month, starting in April, the 3rd Thursday in April, if the data and dates allow. Not getting too excited. We know what can happen between here and there, but hopefully the normality that we all seek is nearly here. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, take care of yourselves. Be lucky, be lovely, but most of all, be yourselves. How are we all right? Everybody happy? Good stuff. Yeah, Pierre and Marie might just be down here. They're just plugging their lead in. But you just... I can't watch. It was just that moment when I looked down and suddenly went, oh, they've slipped out of the top 8.